This is being filmed in the village of San Romano in Agalfiniana, which is a stone medieval village in the hills of Tuscany. As an athlete, I run up these mountains daily, and I can't emphasize how grateful I am to them, especially during this COVID crisis. During the lockdown, I was approaching my 70th birthday, and it is during this period that I decided to dig deep into my photo albums and diaries. As luck would have it, I came in contact with a Malaysian writer called Bida, and before you know, my adventures was about to start, resulting in this autobiography. What made it possible for a young boy from a tropical forest in Malaya to go into Middle England and now become a mountain dweller in Italy? My first love, and it was the rackets which made it possible for me. If my rackets could speak to me, they would say, "Stick by me, Philip, and I'll be your guiding hand." And what a hand I had to navigate through life. In childhood, I was treated as a clueless idiot, no good at anything apart from badminton and other sports, of course. The school report cards looked particularly bad. Still a teenager, I arrived in England with £20 in my pocket and with half a dozen badminton rackets. Relatives and friends were led to believe that I was going to do medicine and become a doctor, when in reality I was washing backsides and humping potatoes. Those were my early days in England. My rackets, however, had different ideas. They weren't going to allow me to languish in a mental hospital. I trained, travelled, and played all over the counties of England, accumulating trophies and experiences, of course. And friends and mentors supported and encouraged me and saved me from being deported to Malaya. However, there was plenty of setbacks and gains during my period in England. And then when I decided to leave and go to Italy. The law was an accidental calling for me. I could not have imagined becoming a solicitor, never mind a partner of a prestigious law firm in the northwest of England. But I worked hard at it, like I did with my cycling and marathon runnings, and becoming the first non-white president of the Lancaster and Morecambe Law Society. But I always knew I was meant to wander the world. It is in this free spirit I have led my life and written this book.